Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the Hollow Bros Pod. Man, it is of course your boy Homies for Life, aka your boy Wheezy, and I'm brought back again here today with my close best friend. Y'all see the FanDuel hat? Yeah, yo, do I really need to keep doing this every single week, bro? Y'all should already know who it is, bro. Like y'all got me tweaking. Y'all really got me tweaking, bro. Y'all, like I don't really need to keep doing this every single week, bro. But I'm gonna keep doing it. Cause y'all see who it is, bro. Come on now. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Ramp it up. Yes, sir. Ramp it up.
It's your boy Coop, aka the Great DC. We are back at it again. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode, man. Episode 81. So for
Sheesh.
this week, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be it's gonna be a format, man. A
Oh
new
shit.
format, and the new format is no format. So with that being said, man, the typical, how y'all see the show, at least for this episode, is not gonna be that because I watched something, that
Oh
was
man.
like it was heart wrenching. It was gut wrenching.
Oh man.
It it was a tear jerker.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It was like the first time seeing Bambi die. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yo,
one of
bro.
those. All right, come on, my nigga. Like, come on. Can't do
My bad.
can't do
My
a
bad.
dramatic
My
intro.
bad.
I
My bad.
listen,
My
man.
bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
It was like the first time a razor scooter ever hit your ankle trying to do a trick. Yo, my nigga.
I'm not laughing,
All right,
bro. That pain is unbearable, bro.
all right.
When you have that razor scooter hit your ankle when you growing up, you not
Yeah.
getting up off of that, bro.
Uh-huh.
That
Yeah,
yo.
that's a fact. Like back in the day, that was an equivalent to like an ACL tear or a meniscus tear or something. That was crazy back in the
No,
day.
real shit.
But yeah, man, I know I didn't even do an intro, but that's because you already know what time it is. It's been 82, no, sorry, 81 episodes. I'm not gonna tell you to like, share, subscribe. I'm not gonna tell you to share this with your other friends, your other friends, your other friends. I'm not gonna tell you if you're on Spotify to rate this 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. I'm not gonna tell you that we have an announcement coming up soon about something that we're working on, but we're not gonna tell you yet because why would I tell you something that I'm not gonna tell you?
It's a fact.
Like,
It's a fact.
come on, man. Anyway, listen, back to the dramatic intro, man. Listen, it was like the first time your girlfriend said "bless you" to another man after he sneezed. Yo, bro.
I'm not laughing. I'm not. Yo, if you ain't say yo, I was just grabbing a water, dude.
Why? Because I'm like, yo, this because you got like a bad habit of playing too much. So, but anyway, listen, man. For those of you who have not seen this documentary on HBO, man, I want to say perfectly titled, by the way. And shout out to Kev on stage because Kev on stage, who also has an appearance, or at least his podcast, a clip of his podcast, at least on this documentary, dubbed it BS High. So for those of you that don't know, Bishop Sycamore, man, and you may remember that as the school that played IMG, and then it was later found out during the game live on ESPN that not only were they not an actual school, they were players on the team sharing helmets. So like literally like
What?
they had like people sharing helmets. So for those of you that probably like okay like what's wrong with that?
What?
Uh,
What the
as
fuck?
a football player who's played on every level except for the NFL, that's actually dope. I can say that. But anyway,
That's actually fire.
um, yeah, the the helmet, right? See, the thing about the helmet is, it's probably the most important piece of equipment on the football field,
Protects this right here.
at least on you, right? Next, I'll say the mouthpiece. Next, I'll say the shoulder pads. But obviously, this right here, the brain makes everything go or not go.
Yeah.
So the fact that um they're sharing those, number one, is like that already shows how low budget this program is, or no budget. Let's say that because let's keep it all the way funky. Let's keep it a G. I've played for some rinky dink, Pop Warner leagues and teams, and we was getting our equipment out of sheds and stuff like that, right? But we never had to share a helmet, which means like they were that was low budget, but this shit right here was no budget, right? So let me get to my point because I'm kind of dragging it. When you when you share a helmet, right? A helmet as a football player is like personalized to you.
Yep.
It's like literally they make it, they have to take air out sometimes, they have to put air in like the little air pockets. If you ever seen like the inside of a helmet, they have like the pockets and all that with air and stuff like that,
Yeah.
so it can fit your head comfortably, so that if you get hit, like even like when you're first trying on the helmet, you got to do this, you got to tug on it, you got to do all that to make sure it
Yeah.
doesn't pop off, because I mean, just you want to live, right? Okay, anyway,
It's a fact.
so that's like sharing a mouthpiece, like a mouthpiece where you gotta mold it to your teeth. That'd be like me taking the mouthpiece out because Weezy got to go in the game now. Yo, Weezy, yo, catch. Yo, make sure you don't lose that shit out there, yo, because I'm going in next play. What? So like when I tell y'all, bro, niggas
Mm.
helmets was flying off, not because they were getting hit hard, because the shit didn't fit them. Niggas was getting Madden 24 shoelace tackle. And by that I mean they just niggas tackling the air damn near, and then your player just do an animation and the helmet's falling off. You could have poked them niggas hard. You could have accidentally gone back to your huddle, shoulder one of them niggas by accident, and their helmet would have fell off.
Like this was Madden 03.
Niggas had the Chicken Little helmets.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
All right,
Nah,
come on.
bro. All right, bro.
All
All
right, come on.
right, bro.
All right, come on, cause I'm laughing, but this shit is serious. But
Yo,
anyway,
niggas say you have the Chicken Little helmets on. Yo,
he said he's going the
yo.
wrong way.
Wait. No, bro.
Oh shit,
Oh
yo,
goodness.
yo,
Yo. Nah,
nah, that's
what's
top
going
five.
on? Yo,
Nah,
that's
that's
really
top
BS
five.
high. Cause what are y'all doing, bro?
Yo, that's top five. But yo, so listen, right? So uh, that was just to kind of refresh our memory. Like I said, I was dragging it. Let's really get into it. I like to just tell stories. So I like to kind of drag a story, do a little
Uh,
suspense. I'm a
little,
filmmaker.
little, little, little storyteller.
I
Storyteller.
mean, I'm a writer. I'm a film. Anyway, listen. So, it starts off with head coach. I don't even want to call him that. That nigga's not a coach. Like, it starts off with a dude named Roy Johnson, which I was telling Weezy off mic sounds like the probably one of the most generic scammer names
hmm
ever. Hey,
That's
what's your name, buddy? Roy Johnson.
yep. That's one of the generic
Yeah,
that's one of the generic names that 2K gives you when you first create your player.
yeah, that's a fact. If I type in on Chat GPT, give me the most generic scammer name, it'll either be like Tom Smith, or if I say for an urban man, they'd probably give me like Roy Johnson. Yeah, they'd probably give me Roy Johnson. But yeah, so so Roy Johnson, as he explains it in the beginning, growing up, he had a younger brother who was a beast at football,
Okay.
and he was like, "Yo," like telling his little brother, like, "Yo, you could play in college. Like, you're gonna go to Ohio State. Like, you're that good."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Really?" Blah blah blah. So he's like, "Yeah." So eventually, that brother ended up playing at Ohio State.
So
So that started off his journey of saying, "Yo, football can really take people places," and he actually ended up Mr. Johnson. Well, I guess we can call him Coach Johnson because he actually was a head coach in the NFL. Not a head coach. Sorry, I'm fucking whoa. I meant to say a coach in the NFL. Sorry, not a head coach. What the fuck am I doing? He was an assistant coach in the NFL
okay.
on the
Okay.
Jets. I think with Bill Belichick, and I think that's when Bill Belichick was the coach of the Jets. I think.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah, one of
Damn.
those. But
That's some time.
yeah, yeah. So that was long, long time ago. Long fucking time ago. Early 2000s. Or if that was that the 90s. I don't fucking remember. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all can
Yeah.
look it up, man. I'm
Yeah.
not I'm not yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. But anyway,
We ain't no
so
supercomputers.
from there he was pretty much like telling, like, he was like saying like, yo, like, look at all these gladiators on the field, like all these like warriors on the field, and you got two measly like white guys, of her and Bill Belichick and like I think the owner at the time,
True.
controlling them. Like so, I guess he fell in love with the fact that he would be able to do that too. So from there, the story unravels.
Oh man.
All right, so like I said, I'm not gonna just go. I'm not gonna do it like a crazy breakdown. I thought that part was important, so you guys could kind of get his like psyche on what made him like
Yeah, his backstory.
not only like football, but also like think about where football could take people, and then think about from the Bill Belichick standpoint of bro, I'm controlling all of these gladiators on the field,
Yep.
right? So boom, set all that groundwork. But like I'm not gonna go through every each detail. I want you guys to watch it. This was a phenomenal documentary. As somebody who is a filmmaker, this is like this is top notch. Definitely top notch work. So if you do have HBO or you got a friend that got HBO, tell them send over the code, man.
True.
But yeah,
At least they're not like Netflix.
yeah, fact. But anyway, so the story starts, man. So before Bishop Sycamore, there was another school, which is really the same school, just a different fucking name. And the name of that doesn't really matter. Who really cares? But pretty much what that school was like how Bishop Sycamore was. His plan was originally, actually, let me not skip over this part. So his plan was to originally, before he even got to school, before he even did any of that,
Mm.
his plan was to build a huge campus like IMG. So if you guys don't know who IMG is like a major powerhouse that is like a farming system for like professional athletes or college athletes
Yep.
essentially, right? So he wanted to make one of those in Ohio for like underprivileged kids and just give kids a chance who never really had that chance. Kind of like, cause he came up from humble beginnings, so he wanted to give kids that chance to change their lives. So, from
Okay.
his perspective and what it seemed like on the doc, he sounded sincere with that. So I'll take his word for that. So he wanted to initially create this opportunity for kids that were less fortunate or were overlooked or whatever. Give them a chance to get some film, some tape, and get their grades up so that they can enroll in college.
Okay.
But like all dreams, you need money for that type of stuff. And what he was talking about, they were saying costs at least hundreds of millions. So,
Fact.
in his words, this I think this quote will perfectly embody Roy Johnson. He says, I want to no, he said his motto is do what the rich people do, even if you don't have rich people money.
Mm.
So I'm like, that's pretty oxymoronic.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you do with a rich person? Oh, you can pretend.
Fake it till
Okay.
you make it.
Yeah. Okay. Which that shit starts everything because from there he goes to start that first school, quote unquote, major air quotes. It's not a school. He just recruits players and sells them a dream. Like, yo, we're gonna get you some film. We're gonna be like IMG. We're gonna play against all these schools. We're gonna be on ESPN. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So he's selling kids a dream, right? So in the beginning, for those of you that had knows Bishop Sycamore, they you know them because of the ESPN game with IMG,
Right.
right? So you know them because of that, and everybody's laughing at them like, yo, they're all 40-year-old dudes. That's not true. There's some kids that are over like the age of high school,
Mm.
like over like at least 20.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of kids on that team that are high school kids that just need to get their grades up, or it was because you got to think about it. That was around COVID. That was around the COVID
Oh
year,
yeah,
so
that's
everything was shut
right.
down, and there was only a few places that were actually playing ball.
I remember that.
You got to remember, Catholic schools, non-state schools, are not state regulated. So, but the fact that he was posing as like a Catholic school, it allowed him to do things that a regular state school would not allow him to do.
Yep.
You feel me? So, with that being said, people, it was a lot of young kids that was trying to get a shot and get film, and he would just recruit them and be like, "Yo, DM me, blah blah blah. Like we gonna do this, just sell them a dream." So a lot of them
Mm.
kids came on the bandwagon saying like, "Yo, this could be my chance to get into college. This could be my chance to just get my grades up. They would tell them stuff like, "Yo, we're gonna get your SATs up. Yo, we're gonna help you with your ACT, which is an alternate to the SAT. If you
Yeah.
guys don't know that, but yeah. So all that stuff, for the lack of a better term, all that BS, he was spewing
Mhm.
to them, and some of them, and they a lot of them were falling for it. So they went there, and this is where the story begins, guys. So they're in hotel rooms that the nigga's not paying for. He's not paying for these hotel rooms that they're in, because some
What?
of the hotel rooms that they're in or apart, whatever them shits, I'm believing they're hotels or some shit, but they're saying like, yo, they pretty much told him like, yo, you can pay after 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. So in his mind, like, damn it, and a regular like season is just like 3 months. So 90 days, it's like 3 months. So I'm gonna keep these kids here for free, act like I'm gonna pay, and after the 90 months, just leave. I said 90 months, sorry, 90 days, just leave. So yeah, but he would
What
do
are we
things
doing?
like, yo, Weezy, he would do things like, he said he would call up like ShopRite or something, order like 25 rotisserie chickens, not pick them up, and wait to the end of the day where they have to mark them off for like $2, and then like get them so that he could feed them, because he was like, he had like 50 players. So a lot of the people ended up jumping off. Like before this even happened, I think it should be noted too that a lot of people ended up jumping off the bandwagon, because at first he had the church with him, like an actual church, like how most Catholic schools have to be Catholic schools. They
Mhm.
usually have a Catholic
Yeah.
church.
Yeah.
So when the church was finding out about a lot of the stuff, they jumped off the bandwagon.
Respectfully.
So they took away the funding, all that. So he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just keep doing it." And then when most people left, he kept doing it.
What? All right,
Yeah,
bro. All right, bro. All
yeah,
right.
it's a
So
fact.
he didn't know that it was time to stop, and then proceeded to keep going.
No. All right. So yeah. So the and then the kids, they were basically getting like prison food. Like they was sending, like, it was pictures in the documentary of the shit that they was trying to feed them. Nigga, if you're a pet lover out there, you wouldn't even feed that shit to your pet. That shit looked crazy. That shit was like, what I equate that shit to is like um
So he's
the
feet.
the mystery flavor airhead. Like you don't know what flavor that is. Like, is it watermelon?
So
It's like a watermelon cherryish. I don't know. But yeah,
so
he
so it was like that one episode in SpongeBob where SpongeBob was cooking that thing in the kitchen.
yeah, yeah. The shit is like, it was bad. So the kids
Oh
who are broke
shit.
and already like underprivileged, which is why he even got them on his radar anyway, they had to resort to stealing to eat. They away from their families. Now they gotta steal food to eat. Because
And
if they don't steal food, they're gonna damn near starve. Because this nigga's trying to give them. And I'm not excusing the kids though. Obviously, like stealing is bad, but
yeah,
they kids, bro. If I was in a situation, I would do the same thing as a kid. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
why didn't the kids just get their parents to come pick them up though? That's my question.
bro, them niggas, you gotta think about it. I was thinking the same thing, but my how I seen it was, they got kid mentality, so they probably fearing like, damn, my mom gonna be mad at me, or like I'm
Oh
gonna look
yeah,
like a
that's a fact.
failure, or you feel me, blah blah blah. And at the same time, who knows, bro? Some of them are not from Ohio. A lot of them weren't from Ohio, bro. Like if you listen to the doc, I don't know where everybody from, but some of these niggas got Florida accents, all type of shit. So think about the money it probably cost them to even fly up there or go up there. They probably
Yeah.
didn't have the luxury to just, you feel me? They probably didn't have the luxury to just leave, bro.
Oy vey. Come on now, dog.
Like just imagine, like put yourself in this situation. I like you, and also the people watching this.
Yeah.
Imagine you're a young kid that's trying to chase a dream, right? And it don't have to be football; it could be anything, right? And then you have somebody that comes to sell you that dream and tells you, "Yo, I got you. We gonna be lit. Like I got you. Like feel me?
Yeah.
And as soon as like he's saying they saying all the right stuff to get you over there, then when you go over there, it's nothing like anything you even expected in a bad way. Like it's worse, way worse than what you could have even expected. Worst case scenario to be.
Damn.
Like the kids are going downstairs, and every time they walk past the receptionist, they keep saying, "Yo, tell your coach he still got to pay." Like, can you imagine that, bro? Like we're living, like
Yo,
bro, we're
son.
living here. Like this is the dude that's supposed to be taking care of us. This is the adult in this situation. He's supposed to be taking care of us, and you got receptionists and workers asking when the dude that's supposed to be taking care of y'all is gonna pay, or tell him he got to pay,
Bro, that's literally a nightmare.
bro. When I tell you, this nigga was running up tabs at paintball places, leaving a fake card. Yo,
Paintball? Yo, what are we doing, bro? Yo,
yo, Weezy,
what are we doing? Coop, what are we doing? Is this a football team or is this a summer camp? What are we doing?
Weezy. Yeah, that's another thing too, bro. The schools that they were going to, one school was like a night school. So like for kids that dropped out or troublemakers.
What are we doing? Yo,
So yeah,
what are we doing, bro?
they got sent not sent, but like they was like going to like a night school. But the kids that was in the doc was saying like, yo, there wasn't even really no teachers there. Like we was on our own basically.
What?
And then the coach might be gonna keep calling him Roy. I'm just calling him Roy. Roy pretty much he wasn't paying them neither. So they ended up like all the kids had to get unenrolled from that too. He wasn't paying for that either. Cause you know, like in those type of schools, like the district or somebody had that's not free. Like somebody has to pay for that. So because he was technically a private owned like entity, he had to pay for that for them to be there, and he didn't pay. So they got bounced from there too. And then they ended up going to another school, and the nigga started doing business under their name, expecting them to pay for it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So imagine I'm a homeschool teacher. Let's put it like
Okay.
this, right? Let's say I'm a homeschool teacher. You want me to homeschool your kid?
All right.
All right, cool. But I got like a company too, so I got like a homeschooling business or whatever.
All right.
And you're going out and doing business deals under my company's name and want me to pay for it that I didn't authorize or solicit. So he would go do business like, let's say he wanted new uniforms or whatever. They didn't say this in the doc, but I'm just using an example. But let's say he wanted
Yeah.
new uniforms. He'll do the shit and then put the shit like invoice all that shit under the school's name. Like nigga, we not even really partners like that. You just sending these kids here. Like nigga, move, get away from me first of all. And on
So,
top of that, nigga, I'm suing you.
this thing was a finesser, but wasn't a professional at it.
No, he's probably the dumbest nigga, like one of the dumbest like psychopaths, delusional scammer niggas ever. Con artist, whatever you want to call this nigga. He is crazy, bro. Like he's psychotic, bro. Like, and I'm skipping over a lot of stuff, but this nigga's crazy. So, moving on. I'm trying to think. Should I just skip to the IMG game? Cause bro, it's so much that like this nigga's crazy, bro. It's so much that it's like it's nuts. Let me just skip to the IMG game. Where are we at on time?
I was just about to say we're at 24 minutes. So,
Are we at 24 minutes? I'm going straight to the IMG game. So the infamous IMG game that everybody knows about that I just talked about in the beginning, where they were sharing helmets and it was people on the field where the commentators were saying, "Yo, that's number 54, but we don't have a number 54 on our roster sheet."
yo, son, yo,
Yo, Weezy, listen, fuck all that, right?
yo, son.
Yo, Weezy, fuck all that though, right?
Yo, my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
Right? Listen. So along with like shit like that, like them like not having niggas listed under people names and numbers, jerseys, whatever. You ready for this one?
Hmm.
These niggas didn't even have trainers at that game, and it was niggas tearing their ACLs, all type of shit.
Though, yo,
And
don't tell me, niggas went back onto that field with torn ACLs, bro. Don't tell me that, Coop.
nah, 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 nah.
Oh,
They couldn't.
I, oh, I,
A torn
yo,
ACL, you can't go on the field. But actually, wait, I think I might have overstepped. It was a nigga that tore his ACL, but he didn't know he tore his ACL. He just said his knee popped. He was telling the coach his knee popped, and they was just like, "All right, yeah, that's all good. Do it hurt? Nah, not really, but I heard it pop. Oh, nah, you good
oh
though?
no, 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 just no, like no, you're no.
Yeah,
Yo, what are we doing, bro? Yo, what are we doing? Yo, what are we doing, bro? Yo, what are we doing here, bro? Yo, what are we doing here, bro? What
yeah,
in the fuck are we doing here, bro? What are
yeah,
we doing? What are we
yeah,
anybody who knows that if your knee pops, bro, in a way that is not supposed to pop, bro,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right, bro. All right. All right.
So that also they didn't have any trainers at the game. So back to like the helmets and the safety that I was talking about earlier. No athletic trainers at the game means there's no specialist or certified medical practitioner there if something were to happen, at least from your sideline, because it's not the other team's training staff job to go out to your people and
Yep.
help them. Now, granted, I'm assuming they did. They didn't talk about that on documentary, but it was just like they because literally one of the QB for BS High, his mom had to go out there, and she's not a nurse or nothing. She's nothing. She's literally just a mom, and she had to go out there and like check on the player. This shit was a mess, bro. And I think one of the dudes on there says something that was like so profound. Like the nigga said the most ironic thing about like BS High was the fact that because their goal was like to be seen and like beat IMG and
Yeah.
talk about how much of like how amazing they are and blah 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 blah. He was like, "Yo, it's ironic that one of the biggest cons and scams goal was to be seen and to be noticed."
Yep.
Like, damn, that's pretty crazy because when you think about it, like if you're a con artist or a scammer or anything, your goal is to move in the shadows. You don't want to be seen. You
Yep.
know, you don't even want to exist in anybody's eyes. But their goal, not theirs, because the kids were legitimately wanting an opportunity, so they wanted to be seen. But the nigga that's scamming everybody blatantly is like, yo, I want to be seen. I want this. I can't wait to be on ESPN. Like blah blah blah. But so yeah, but anyway, so obviously they get stomped out by IMG. Like them niggas
Oh,
prior to playing
absolutely.
IMG, they haven't won a game in like 2 years. No, they haven't since their origin. They haven't won a game.
Oh, especially so. That organization is
Trash.
is, is, is in a dumpster.
Yeah, like they didn't even have actual practice facilities. They had to go to like oh damn, what would you call those places? Like those indoor facilities, like with fields and shit to practice. Or I guess just find a random field on like outside that's not being used. Yeah, that's nuts, right? So anyway, moving past that, let's just get towards the end. So this nigga, he got players at his house while he's beating his girl allegedly, beating his girl up allegedly, like bugging. He's running over geese, and after he runs them over, he's reversing to run it over again allegedly.
All right, bro. Somebody send this man to prison.
He's a sicko, bro.
Like,
He's a
like,
sick
like,
nigga,
like,
man.
so, like, somebody get him out of here. Like,
Then he was
nah.
telling the kids though, but like was worse, he was telling the kids like, yeah, see, you gotta be ready for war. Nigga on a geese? On a goose?
Yo, on a goose is crazy. On
Like
a
on a goose?
like,
But yeah, bro,
I
this
could
nigga's
see,
crazy.
if you had some ops or something, or like you was on the field,
Yeah, this nigga's crazy,
but
bro.
on animals, bro. That's on animals that don't ever fight back. All right, bro. All right. You know what? Somebody, somebody get that man life. I don't care, cause that's sick.
This nigga's nuts,
That's
bro.
sick. Somebody get that man's 25 to life, bro. Cause ain't no way. Ain't
He's,
ain't ain't no way.
yeah,
Ain't no
that nigga's nuts, bro. He's
ain't
literally nuts.
ain't no way in hell. You finna take a school organization, turn it into a poverty organization. Force your kids to have to do demoralizing means in order to stay healthy and to survive. While you're trying to play fucking middle linebacker on your girlfriend and fucking animals and shit, bro.
Nigga's weird, bro.
What's going on?
Nigga is so fucking weird.
What is happening? Genuinely.
Yeah,
Like,
niggas definitely do.
I did it. Like, I'm gonna tell you, all off it, bro. I only heard of BS High when I heard about the IMG game. Cause when that IMG game happened, that shit went viral. Cause it
Yeah,
was like, what?
yeah. Like,
Like
wait, what do you mean they just played a school that doesn't exist? That's
that's
not a school.
yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm
what?
saying. And then all of a sudden, niggas are sharing helmets. Like, so all of this is fresh. All this information is fresh to me.
Yeah,
So I'm flabbergasted.
yeah, no,
And
as you should be.
and
It's,
and
it's, it's crazy.
and Roy Johnson, his name was, I presume.
Yeah, yeah,
Sir, you deserve 25 to life.
yeah.
I mean to be buried under the prison. Like, I mean, like, you shouldn't even see the light of day anymore, bro. And I don't even like saying that to people, but bro,
Yeah, it's bad,
bros,
bro.
this what you doing? This, like, genuinely, this is what you're doing to kids after you say you wanna be a positive force on the community. This is what you doing. This is your positive force on the community, sir. Jail, banned from every school in the country, even out of the country.
It's a fact.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Sick,
that's fucking crazy, bro. But yeah, bro.
sick.
This nigga. So, all right. So let's even get past all that. Like, obviously, there's way more. You guys need to watch the documentary to see. And everything I'm saying, it doesn't even convey the emotion because this is such a beautifully done documentary. And then you can also see how psychopathic this nigga is. Like, psychopath. This nigga is fucking crazy. Like, he literally before the shit starts, like they're like, before he's even doing the interviews, once he sits down, he's like. He said, "Yeah, I'm a big body language guy. Like, how am I looking? Am I good?" He was like, "Do I look like a con artist?" And then he got this fucking sadistic ass look on his face that looks like some crazy ass weird nigga. Like, just go on Twitter or X as they call it now, and just type in BS High. They got pictures of this nigga doing the face that I'm talking about. If you want to know what face I'm talking about, just go on there and type in BS High. That nigga face is fucking crazy. But anyway, let's talk about the repercussions because we're about to start wrapping this up. The real reason why I even brought this up is because, like I said, I know we have a lot of younger people out there that watch this show, and I just want y'all to just be aware of certain things, like things that seem too good to be true. I'm not one of those that say that there usually are, but I'm gonna say do your research on those. Like, don't just, oh, that sounds real good. Let me do your research, and then also go with what makes sense, bro. Like, go with what makes sense. Do the shit even make sense? Like, if them kids would, cause here's the thing, and I'm not blaming the kids, but if they would have just been like, yo, let me do my homework on who this guy is.
I seen
You
the
seen the face,
face.
right?
I seen
That
the
nigga, your
face.
shit looks fucking. He looks like it looks like some shit that a nigga would look
He
like in a horror movie
he
when he's staring
literally
you down.
he literally looks like a devil, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That nigga
Literally.
looks crazy. You feel me? He looks fucking crazy. But uh, yeah, like I said, look up BS High on X or Twitter, and you'll see the face that me and Weezy are talking about. Because everybody's reposting the face for that exact reason. He looks fucking crazy. But yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, like, do if they would have did some research and really vetted him out, they would have probably seen like the shit that a lot of people have seen. Like, yo, this is like, nah, this ain't. This don't even sound right. This not even like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And what the nigga said about the school before I even get to the like the consequences and shit. What he said about the school in the documentary that was so funny to me. Probably the only funny moment in that documentary to me was the nigga said we're a hybrid school. We're a high school and a prep school. Now, if you know anything about either of the two, you cannot be, you fucking dickhead. You cannot be a high school and a prep school in one. You want to know why, you fucking asshole? Because a prep school is after high school, meaning what? If you go to a prep school, you're done. Why? Because now you are ineligible. Why? Because high school is for niggas that are in high school. A prep school is for niggas who are not in high school. So you cannot put the two and two together.
Yep.
Because what is a prep school? A prep school is for those that are trying to get prepped to go to college.
Yep.
You asshole.
Dickhead.
So you cannot have a high school and a prep school. You cannot do that. That doesn't even make sense. That's literally an oxymoron within itself. You cannot have a high school and a prep school. That doesn't even make any sense whatsoever. So yeah, um, that was the funniest part. I actually bursted out laughing when he said that shit. That was funny. Because even the dude, it's really dope how they got all like it's funny because they literally the way they edited the video. Fuck, I
Yeah.
can't speak. Is hilarious because they'll have him saying his bullshit, and then they'll have somebody that actually knows the facts with like documentation disprove the shit he's saying. So he'll be like, "No, we're this is such and such." No niggas right here. Like one, like literally, this is one of the funniest parts too. He was like, "No, who's OSHA? Like we don't we're not a part of OSHA. That's on them." So
Yo.
OSHA is literally like the state commission, like the state
Okay.
like athletic association, whatever you want to call it. So that's for the Ohio.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
but right after he said that, they they have a document. Yeah, I was lying. This is there's two funny parts in there. This is the second funny part. They have a document in there of Bishop Sycamore signing under the agreement of OSHA after he just went on an entire rant like, "Who's OSHA? They don't have nothing to do with us. That's
Oh
they're over there."
no.
So yeah,
Oh no. Oh no.
but yeah, nah,
Oh
yeah,
hell no.
yeah, yeah. So like I said, documentary is there's some funny parts, but it's only funny because it's sad. But it's majority sad because we'll get into the consequences real quick, and then yeah, we'll wrap it up. But so the one major consequence is that when they got evicted, he put the kids' names on the shit. So the kids have an eviction on their record. They have an eviction on their record, which then fucks up their credit.
Alright,
Uh,
bro.
it could fuck up their like what apartments and places they can get in the future with an eviction on their record. All
I
that shit.
heard.
So yeah, so he put the kids' names under that.
Why?
Uh, so it don't have to go all on him. He like, I'm not gonna mess my shit up. Y'all living here, not me. So that was what he did. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because it can't be proven that he did that. But why the fuck would the kids put their names on? Okay, it's fine. Listen, and then Uh, Another thing too is allegedly he filed. He was getting their social security numbers and filing PPP loans for like 20, 30,000 for like damn near each player. Allegedly, that can't be proven, so I'm going to say allegedly. Yeah, they were asking players like, "Yo, did you file a PPP blah blah blah?" And niggas was like, "No, I don't know nothing about that." So I don't know. Somebody's lying here because there's multiple players that have filed for PPP loans or like that played for BS High. So it's under their names.
He did that dumb shit.
Allegedly, Weezy. I'm not trying to get sued here, buddy. We don't have the proof, so we can't. You feel me? Allegedly. So yeah. Allegedly he filed PPP loans under the kids' names, along with having them have evictions under their names, along with then charging them for the season. So they each had to come up with 16 grand a piece at the end of the season, with no school, no actual field, no
Ooh.
actual living situation.
Ooh, shit. Ooh,
Yeah,
my heart skipped a beat. You said 16 bands? Oh,
yeah,
brother.
yeah.
Oh,
Per student, per person. I'm not even gonna say per student. There was no fucking school. Per person.
and it was what, 50 players? 50?
Yeah, it's like it's usually like 53 players on the team. So yeah, I think that, but that's where I think the PPP loans came in from, Weezy. I think that's where the PPP loans came in from,
That
because
organization owes 800,000. Ooh.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah. So you got that. Plus you got all the. Oh, another thing too. When he went to play IMG to get
Yeah.
all the kids down there, the hotel they were staying at, the mom of the quarterback was saying she was riding with him because that was like the team mom. She was riding with him to he was like, yeah, I gotta go pick up a check. You gotta take me. So she was like, okay, what bank? He was like, nah, we're gonna go to it was a printer place where they just print stuff. So he went there and printed out a check, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's not how that works, right? So yeah, he went to a printer place, printed out a check,
What the fuck is going? All right, bro.
gave it
Okay.
to the hotel, and then pieced them out. Yeah, and then let's go back. Let's go forward. I mean, to the kids having those eviction notices. I believe he probably felt in his heart that was wrong. That shouldn't have happened. So to rectify that, he hired a lawyer to clear the kids of all the evictions
Okay.
on their record. Okay,
Okay.
nah, that's a real nigga for that. I respect that. Give him a round of applause. Actually, round of applause for that nigga, Weezy.
Yeah.
Round of applause. Good shit, bro. Nigga got a good ass heart. Great heart, my nigga.
Real
We
shit.
need more
Real
black people
shit.
like this, man. Great heart, man. He did something wrong. He gonna rectify it.
Quote
Then
unquote.
he then he doesn't pay the lawyer, so now the lawyer's suing him. Yeah, this this guy this guy, man. Yeah, this guy's fucking crazy.
What I say earlier? 25 to life. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Let's wrap this shit up. So uh, damn, what was I about to say? Yeah, so doesn't pay the lawyer. The lawyer's suing him. It's hella motherfuckers suing him. He got like over 30 lawsuits on him and extra shit. And the consequences for a lot of the kids are their futures are damn near done, and they're looked at as clowns, and they're getting death threats from people. Which I don't. Why are you getting a death threat from somebody, like because they got conned? But at the same time, I will say this: when it first came out, we didn't think they were getting conned. We thought they were all in on it. So I will
Yeah.
I will say that because I'm like, damn, like, because that was the perception, yo. All these 40-year-old niggas out there that can't let the dream die. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
you 40, bro. Just go sit down, my nigga. But
Real shit.
that wasn't the case for a lot of them, bro. A lot of them was actual like kids. Like they
Yeah.
wasn't. It was like I said. It was some people on the team. I think it was like one or two people that was like, bro, like, all right, this nigga, yo, ref, this nigga might be your age, man. Like, come on.
You remember in Sam?
Yeah, that nigga said I am 12. Nigga said looks good to me. It's a fact. Look good to me. Nigga said I am 12.
Yo, son, he said, I am 12. Single picture. All right, yeah, you good. Go out there, yo.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah, you good, you good.
Nigga seen that bread in there. Looks
Yeah.
good. Looks good to me.
Yo.
All righty. Come on, play ball. But yeah, bro, that shit wild. So
Yo, bro. What?
shit crazy. But yeah, anyway. So like I was saying, um, this nigga's crazy. But yeah. So like the kids was getting death threats. They was like their a lot of their futures was over with. Now some of them actually were able to walk on to like uh Louisville and stuff, and like
Oh, that's tough.
some of them are trying. Yeah. So, but for like a couple of them, in one specific case for that quarterback where his mom was a team mom,
Yeah.
he got accepted into Grambling. That's like HBCU. That's where Hugh Jackson coaches. So if you don't know who
Okay.
Hugh Jackson is, that was NFL coach for the Browns.
Yeah.
Then he coached for the Raiders. All type of shit. So he was on the Bengals at one point. So
Right.
a very respectable coach, man. Uh, he ended up recruiting him, wanting to recruit the dude, and he committed there. So when he committed there, he was late, like, yo, let's go, like in Grambling, all that, super excited, like, yo, I finally get my shot.
Right shit.
And then when they was doing a background check on him, they realized he went to Bishop Sycamore. And after that, there was nothing they could do for him. So that nigga dream is like they saying he's still working out and he's still hopeful to join the team. And I'll never doubt God's ability to, but as of right now, it ain't looking too good for him, bro.
That's
Because
crazy
it's
as
like
well.
with the NCAA guidelines, HBCUs don't even have the type of funding to even. They were saying like they don't even have the type of funding to do what he would need them to do to surpass those NCAA rules or get the lawyers or whatever they would need to like
Uh,
like for like an Alabama or something that could just do that for him. Like they don't
yeah.
have the funding for that, so they can't do that for him. So he's kind of SOL.
That's fucked
So
up.
that's another future that Roy Johnson ruined because that kid was actually good. He just needed like a couple more credits to graduate so that he could go to college. I think they said he needed like 2 credits or some shit. So what he literally was right there.
Roy.
But
Roy. Roy. 25 to life under the prison. Thanks.
yeah, so now we're gonna get to that. Let's wrap it up right here. So for those of you like Wheezy, like yo, he's done. He got to get 25 to life. He needs to be in jail. They can't do nothing to him.
What?
Why they can't do nothing to him? Remember what I said earlier. He is um he's not a state school. He didn't pretend to be a state school. He pretended to be a privately owned school. And there's no rules as of now to say you cannot create a fake school because who like in their mindset it was who would make a fake school. Like they didn't even put that in the rule book because nobody ever done it or even thought to think that anybody would ever do it. Like who the fuck would make a fake school?
So what you're telling me is,
He can't. They can't do anything to him because there's no rule or law to say you cannot make a fake school.
so he's literally walking away scotch free.
He's scotch free. And no, but hold up, this is the best part. At the end, and he's even on Twitter now. You can go follow him.
Fuck
Nah, I
him.
don't follow that nigga. But you could go look at his Twitter for fun. I think it's like Real Coach Roy or some shit like that, whatever his name is. But on there, he's saying that for the 2023 season, which is this year, he has another school.
All right, bro. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right,
Wait,
all right.
Breezy. He said
No.
on this school schedule, this team, they're going to have 12 games this year. Oh, man. Brother. So, yeah, he has another school, and this season they're going to have 12 games this year. Oh, yeah, and one more thing, too, that I forgot to mention, I think is very important. The IMG game, right? Before they played IMG, 2 days before they played IMG, they played another school.
Okay.
So the problem with that is football is a collision sport. You cannot.
I just realized you said.
Yeah, you that's why if you guys notice, like in NFL and stuff, they like at the quickest they'll play will be like you'll play on a Sunday and then you'll play again on a Thursday, which is why the NFL players hate Thursday games because you don't really get any time in between. You don't really get a break in between. But that's Sunday to Thursday games in between. These niggas played. I think they played like on like a Friday and then played like IMG on a Sunday. So, like I said,
So.
um, I think the dude in the documentary gave a perfect example of what that's like. That is like running into a wall 30 times,
Hmm.
take a break, the next day run into an even sturdier wall 30 times.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Football is meant to be played 1 week at a time,
Yep.
not 24 hours or 48 hours, I should say. My bad. So yeah, that was another scumbag thing that nigga did. That he had no regard for his players, which is why a lot of them, I'm just gonna assume, started tearing ligaments and like shit when they got to the game because they had no proper time to heal, no proper training. These niggas, they weren't even making them do conditioning, and they weren't at one point. They just it wasn't even no school because he kept getting them kicked out of all the schools because he wasn't paying. So yeah. So like I was saying, guys, if it's too good to be true, do your research. Please do your research. You gotta vet some of these things. Well, all of these things because people out here are sick and they want to take advantage of you for whatever reason. And yeah, man, just prayers, condolences to everybody that's affected. It's a sad, sad story, and I think it's even more sad because when this came out, most of us laughed at it and it was just like a big joke. It was funny, but
Yeah.
it's not funny. When you watch the documentary, a lot of those kids got sold a dream because they had nothing. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like you're starving to death and somebody's telling you about, they're going to invite you over to their house for the next couple months and feed you good and all that, and then
Real
you
shit.
like, what? You're not going to think about it, you're just going to jump to it. But that's why we got to kind of, easier said than done, but we got to stop jumping at those impulses where it's like, damn, a random dude just going to give me, like, let me go in his house and just eat his food for like 3 months, feed me good. Nah, that don't sound right. Like, what do this nigga want? Like,
Mm.
what's going on? Like, that's kind of what they should have did. Like, so you just going to tell me to come play here and all right, okay.
It
All right,
don't work
let
like
me do my
that.
let me do my research on the school. Let me see what's going on. Like, but
Yeah.
nah, they just he was whispering sweet nothings as Weezy would say, and they fell into his trap. So prayers and condolences though, man, because this is like,
Nope.
yeah,
I'm gonna just say this too. Fuck Roy Johnson. And if y'all see any of if you see any of his programs online or any sort of postings, just do me a favor and tear it down if
yeah,
you can.
that shit's crazy. But yeah, man. So this is one of the reasons why the show was how it is today because I felt like this needed to be talked about because we have a lot of younger kids, a younger audience that watch us, and it's such a disservice. I think if we don't speak about something like this, because, bro,
Real shit.
young kids, man, this could happen, bro. There's people out there that are. This is one of the bad things that they don't teach you about just growing up. There's people out there that are preying on you,
Yep.
not praying on you like wishing you blessings, like praying
Nah.
on you like food chain, like
Yep.
they want to devour you
Yep.
any way they can, take advantage of you mentally, physically, emotionally. So you got to be on the lookout for guys like this. They're just guys that just are so egotistical and delusional that they even think like he still to this day thinks he helped those kids. Yeah,
Hell.
he to this day he still thinks that he helped those
Send
kids.
him straight to hell, Coop. Straight to hell.
Yeah,
Straight to
because
fucking hell.
because they showed him clips of like one of the dudes breaking down, crying about like how he like his dream is over and like nobody wants to recruit him or touch him because he has that Bishop Sycamore shit around him and all that.
Yeah.
And the dude, the nigga Roy, instead of having compassion, he got mad and was like, "Man, what the fuck, man? Like, bro, all the shit I did for him."
All
Yeah,
right, bro. All
so,
right, bro.
yeah.
Send him to the gates of hell. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks.
Shit,
That's
crazy,
that's
dude.
where he belongs, in the gates of hell, Coop. In the fucking gates. Fuck him.
Shit, shit, crazy, dude.
Eat it, yo. He get a dick. I don't even know the dude, but off his story, he get a dick. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, shit's crazy. But yeah, man, with that being said, bro, like I said, just you guys gotta do your homework, do your due diligence, and if it sounds too good to be true, do your research. Do
More than
more
likely
research.
is. Hell yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like saying that though, because sometimes like if you'll miss out on opportunities thinking like, all right, it's too good to be true, and like it's most likely is. So I'm just going to dead it. Like, but I
Yeah.
say do your research because at least then you could explore more. But definitely, what you never want to do is jump at the opportunity like head first,
It's a
no,
fact.
not thinking about it. If it's too good to be true, do your research because yeah, like we said, it more than likely is, but it's not 100% that it is.
It's a fact.
Sometimes it's too good to be true, but it actually is true,
It's a fact.
right? Because God will sometimes just bless you out of nowhere for no reason at all.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, what did I do to deserve this? But it's not up to you to it's not up for you to know or for you to decide, but it's here. So you know what I'm saying? But
Real
yeah,
deal.
just do your research when things like that happen, or if like something's too good to be true, do your research. And like I said, prayers, condolences to those kids, man. Weezy, any closing thoughts besides that Roy Johnson can go to hell?
I hope those kids can try to like rebuild what they was going to do before the Bishop Sycamore shit. Um, cause I want those kids to actually follow out their dreams in some sort of aspect, whether that's doing something with football, whether they're playing, coaching, whatever the case may
Yeah,
have you
I agree.
is, cause that's not fair. Not, and I understand that life isn't fair, but I feel like in this situation that for those kids it wasn't necessarily their fault. They seen a way out. They seen a light, and that light just ultimately went dark on them. And it wasn't to
Yeah,
their doing, but
exactly.
it was to the fault of the person who was running that organization. So I hope those kids can, like I said, just follow their dreams in some sort of aspect. So,
Yeah,
um, yeah,
I
bro.
agree with that. And yeah, I'm gonna echo what you said because, and I'm also gonna add real quick too. Hopefully, they could get over that mental and emotional trauma that they have now left with. Because one of the moms is saying that one of the players on that team, he doesn't even want to go to college. He don't want to do nothing. Then he don't trust men no more because he didn't grow up with a dad. He grew up with a single mom, and she was saying all her other kids went to college and stuff. But and that was gonna be her last kid to have to go to college, but he don't want to go no more, and he don't trust men. So for those
Yeah,
of you like you need like regardless of how you feel about men or whatever, if you're like one of those feminists out there or whatever, as a man, you need that male positive role model. It don't gotta
yeah,
be a dad, it don't gotta be it could be just whoever. It could be a coach, it could be a dude on the street that whatever for whatever reason is like taking you under his wing or just giving you advice or whatever. Like it could be an
right.
employer, somebody, but you do need that positive male role model, that positive male figure in your life. So the fact that he is jaded on like all male role models and figures, that can spell trouble for that young man. So I
Yep.
hope that he can like overcome that and like deal with that trauma and that emotion and get past that so he can like have a better life. Because if not, it's not looking too promising.
Real
Because
shit.
like I said, you need that, man. So
You do.
uh yeah, bro. But I don't have nothing else to add. That was my final thought, man. So
Alright. I'm not gonna lie. We are currently sitting at an hour. How do we want to play this, man?
bro, Bishop Sycamore, that shit took an entire hour. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, we do gaming next week. Uh, or should this episode just be BS high?
Honestly. Well, on that note, how can we transition to anything else? See what I'm saying? I mean,
Uh, you might be right, man. Cause world of sports, some major news did happen, but damn,
that's on
damn,
you,
this is all next week though. Hold up, let me see.
cause it's like I look at it this way. A lot. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. A lot of news is coming out within the next week, and we just had Gamescom. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh brother. So I feel
All
like
right. So
Coop.
look, here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Here's what I'm
yeah,
gonna do
yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. Go
All
ahead, go
right.
ahead, go ahead.
So I'm gonna cover like I'm gonna just breeze through a couple of these that just need to be talked about, and
Go ahead.
then yeah. So first thing first, Undisputed returns this Monday, man.
Hey,
This Monday, man. Episode, I say episode, August 28th, and Skip Bayless is building a bomb squad. He now has Michael Irving,
damn,
Keyshawn Johnson,
damn,
Richard Sherman,
damn,
Rachel Nichols,
damn,
and Lil Wayne. So I guess that works.
damn.
Yeah, you got them, and then the next thing,
Hmm.
Shannon Sharp is officially a member of First Take,
Yes,
man. He will be on
sir.
September 4th for Mondays and Tuesdays, man. So that's gonna be dope. And the rest of that we'll talk about next time because it's not really that important. But just news that should be like happening within the next couple of weeks.
Hell
Like
yeah.
so, Shannon will be on First Take in 2 weeks. Skip Undisputed will be literally in when you're watching this. If you're watching this on Saturday, it'll be this Monday. So
Okay.
crazy. But yeah. With that being said, man.
Oh, just to add one more thing
Oh
with
yeah,
World of
right.
Sports. UFC 293. I know this is also can be flip flop for gaming as well. UFC 293, or we are supposed to be getting a teaser trailer or a reveal trailer for UFC 5 during the Sean
Okay.
Strickland and Izzy or Israel Adesanya fight. So just letting y'all know that now. Also, the main fighter's focus of UFC 5 is going to be Alexander Volkanovski. I don't know which other fighter, because usually,
Yeah, it's
uh,
usually like
yeah,
two.
yeah, it's usually a single fight that each and every single UFC game focuses on. But we do know that it's going to be Alexander Volkanovski. So we do know that Volk is going to be a main focus in UFC 5. But I just want to let y'all know that because by when is UFC 293? Like 2 weeks from now, week
Yeah, I
and
believe so.
yeah.
It's
So
crazy. Shit creeping up.
um, yeah, bro. So I just want to let y'all know that like I said, that fills in with sports. But look, bro,
Yeah,
gaming next week, more World of Sports next week. We're gonna have a
yeah,
full list of topics next week as well. This is just more so a prevalent issue because we feel as though this covered pretty much everything, in terms of just knowing where you want to be in life and knowing what's for you and what isn't for you. So, um,
yeah. How to avoid certain things. What can happen if you don't do your research or you don't do your due diligence of vetting people or vetting a certain situation.
yep,
So yeah, we just felt like this just tied all the way in. Now, did I intend for this to go on for an hour?
no,
Nah. But
it's all right. It's
you know
cool
what I'm
though.
saying? It is what it is. Hopefully you guys like the show. If not, we'll be back to our regular show format next week. It just this was literally like on the fly, like whoa, like
Yeah,
out of nowhere. Cause I wasn't even gonna watch it. Cause I'm like, why do I care about this shit? Like, but then I'm like, my interest got the best of me. Like, I'm like, damn, like I want to see
yeah,
how these niggas faked it. What was they doing? Like, and no funny shit. I'm probably gonna go watch it again.
real nigga,
It was that good, bro.
real nigga.
It was that good.
I'm
But yeah,
I'm
bro.
I'm gonna go watch that shit for myself. To be honest.
Or bro, I'll stream it in here. We'll watch it together. I'm gonna watch that shit again anyway.
Yeah. Word. Word.
But yeah, bro. So yeah. Thank you guys for the love and support. Like I said, we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming next week. But
Sure
hopefully
ski.
you guys did enjoy this one. In the meantime, we really love and appreciate all the support that you guys give us, continue to give us. We are slowly growing. I'm seeing our subscribers grow and grow each and every day. So
Real shit.
which means
Appreciate
you
y'all.
guys pretty sure you guys like something that we say, maybe. Or you just like the wildlife in the background, or you like Wheezy's blurry background with his
Yo.
curtains blowing to the right of him that are white or cream,
Yo.
whatever that shit is. Anyway,
Move,
it's
man.
fine. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. it's fine. But yeah. So thank you guys for everything. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you are new, man. It has been your boy Coop,
It's been your boy Weezy.
and we out of here, man.
Bye, y'all.